Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm super pumped for today's video because this is the first video I am recording on my brand new camera. So let me know in the comments below what you think about the quality, the sound, all that stuff. So today's video is going to be a how I do my makeup, my go-to makeup look, as I kind of catch you up with what I have going on lately, talk a little bit about CrossFit, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so jumping right into the makeup tutorial. This is first of all going to be a mixture of high-end products and drugstore products. So I tried to include some dupes when I could, but just know some of these are high-end. So the first thing I do is I moisturize. So this is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream Moisturizer by Drunk Elephant. I have mentioned this to you guys before. It's no secret that I am in love with this. I have been able to survive this Northeast winter with this product, so I always moisturize with this. Then I proceed to go right into my eyebrows. So the current eyebrow pencil I'm using now is by e.l.f. I got this from Walmart for $2. Really good for a more natural brow. So I've been using this. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush my brows up like this to get them, the hairs a little bit more aligned. And then what I do from here is, once I get them combed up like this, which I know I look probably really crazy, I just kind of go over the top and kind of lay them down like this. And that's how they end up looking. And then from there, I can go in and fill them in. Yeah, I wanted this to be like a chatty kind of makeup tutorial. You guys, I am so excited for YouTube and where I could take this. I honestly was not expecting the response that I have gotten from you guys. Like, I don't know what the average is like for gaining followers and stuff like that. I honestly don't care, but it's been really cool to see how you guys have really been engaging with me and commenting and liking and subscribing, and I'm beyond excited. So thank you guys so much for that. So yes, I did get a new camera, which I'm currently using. It is the Sony a6000. It is pretty good. It's like one of the most recommended cameras from other YouTubers. Like, this is how a lot of YouTubers got started, is with the Sony camera. And I just decided to go all out and get a new camera, because before I was recording with my iPhone 10, which it obviously did a great job. Like, the video quality was really high end for a phone, but my storage would get used up so quickly, and I like didn't want to delete some of the footage, so it was just more of a storage issue than an actual like camera quality issue. So if you are starting out on YouTube, definitely start with your iPhone if you have a pretty high quality iPhone. That's how I did it, and now I'm finally upgraded to a actual camera. So I have a lot to catch you guys up with. I just feel like I've been so busy. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. I hope you guys had a great Valentine's Day. Mine was okay. You guys know that I travel back down south a lot, and that is largely in part because I am in a long distance relationship. I have been dating my boyfriend for almost 3 years, and he lives back in South Carolina. So that is why I am constantly on the go. And I don't mind it. We've been long distance for a little bit now, so I'm getting more and more used to it. But that is part of the reason why my uploading has been a little spacey here lately, is because I traveled home to see him, and I've been traveling for work. So I have really been trying to find a good balance to do everything. But yeah, so Valentine's Day I was not able to spend with him, but I was there last weekend, so I don't feel like, you know, really bad or anything like that. It's just one day, especially since he did have a birthday last weekend, so I was able to spend a lot of good time with him. We hung out in Charleston. If you guys have been to Charleston, it is amazing, especially for food. Like, I'm from South Carolina, as you guys know, but I, for some reason, never really went to Charleston like that growing up. I always went to like Myrtle Beach for vacations and stuff. So Charleston is still new to me and I'm falling in love with it. The food is so good. Like, I get in so much trouble eating the food when I'm there because it's just like hard to stop eating because there's so many different options. Brows are done. This is kind of how I like to keep them, more natural. I just have them filled in. I did forget to moisturize my lips, so I've told you guys about this Bite Beauty Agave lip mask. Bit on there, a little goes a long way, and this is what I use on a day-to-day basis. Even when I don't have on makeup, I use this. Now on to eyes. So I always do brows and then my eyeshadow makeup. So I have been really using this Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This palette is not new. I believe they've been discounting this palette, as a matter of fact, but it's really pretty. This is what it looks like on the inside. It just has a lot of neutral tones and a lot of pinks. So this would be a really good Valentine's Day makeup palette, but I typically on a day-to-day basis, I just use it for these 3 brown colors here, brownish orangish colors, and then for my crease color, I use this dark brown to kind of give me my eyes more dimension. I just go in with these 2 shades here, Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange, and I put that all over my crease. But a little bit back to my travel. Yes, I've been traveling a lot, and so I haven't really had the YouTube time that I've wanted to have. Obviously, I told you guys that I am invested in YouTube. I literally just bought a brand new camera. I have a new lighting setup, so I'm really, really happy about that. So whenever I do film, it's not a big production like it used to be. Like, I'm just gonna leave this little setup I have just like it is in my apartment, so that way all I have to do is plop my butt in the chair and record a video for you guys. So that is a little bit about what I've been up to. Now let's get into the fitness, because that's what you guys care about. So I did a thing, and you guys are gonna be like, okay, that's weird. But I signed up for CrossFit, and I did this very recently. I started it, today is Friday. I took my first on-ramp class, which is where they teach you the movements and stuff, Wednesday. Thursday, I did an on-ramp class, or on-ramp session. Then she told me that she cleared me to take an actual class, which the class didn't have any of the lifting in it. It was just pure like cardio. So I was able to do it anyway, but I was like, okay, my thoughts on CrossFit. Oh, and let me tell you what I'm doing. So now I'm going into this outer portion just to make it like a little bit more like deep. I'm going in with Cypress Umber, which is that brown color I showed you guys. So a little bit about my feelings about CrossFit. So if I wasn't in the shape I was in now, I honestly don't know if I would enjoy CrossFit, because, and I don't know if it's because of the class that I ended up taking my first time trying CrossFit. It was like ridiculously hard, like, because it was a strict cardio. Like, there was no lifting, anything like that. It was just the rowing machine, sit-ups, and the assault bike. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the assault air bike, but it freaking sucks, and the average gym does not have that piece of equipment. So that was literally my first time training with that piece of equipment, and it killed me. Like, I was so tired after that session, you guys. But I will say that I am really excited that I have found something that is gonna be really dark. But I will say I'm really excited that I found a new activity that is going to challenge me. Clearly, I have been challenged. I did take a class this morning and it had a lot more lifting in it. So we did like some dumbbell snatches, which I've shown you guys before on my channel with a kettlebell workout. So we did some dumbbell snatches, we did some like pull-up variation stuff and some step ups. So that was a way more in my realm of fitness expertise. The assault bike and the rowing and stuff was like a new type of workout for me. And I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy it. I just feel like had I been like when I first started back getting back into shape like last summer, had I tried to do CrossFit, I don't think I would have went back. That's kind of how hard it was. But it was a really good challenge. Took that class yesterday. This is kind of dark. Took that class yesterday with the cardio. This morning did the dumbbell complex. And I'm just going back in with the first brush I used to kind of blend this out. And it was all good. Like I felt good. You know, the gym I go to is very welcoming and inclusive. Now I'm just going in with this e.l.f. brush and putting some shimmer on the lids. I like to mix Primavera and Vermeer, which are the two shimmery shades in this palette, and I just kind of put it on my lid. So I had my reservations about CrossFit, honestly. CrossFit definitely has a reputation for being a little culty and has a lack of diversity. And diversity is big to me. You guys know, I moved to an area for work. And the last thing I want is to join a gym where I get judged and there's not a lot of people that look like me or have the same interests as me. So that was really important to me, but this gym is so inclusive. Like the trainers and the coaches are so nice. So I'm really happy with the gym so far. I have signed up to take 2 CrossFit classes per week. So my split is going to be, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but if you don't, I will plug it here. But I mentioned on Instagram, someone asked me about my workout split. This Marc Jacobs eyeliner pencil in the color Blacker. And I'm just gonna line my eyes. I have to line my eyes or I look like a 10-year-old. I had to line my eyes off camera. Honorable mention, I do use this Kat Von D tattoo liner in the color black, the black shade. I do use this when I want a winged eyeliner, so I don't do this every day, but this is what I use for my winged eyeliner. So I did my winged eyeliner off camera. But to talk a little bit about my workout split now. So I told you guys about my 8-week weight loss challenge that I did back last year around September, and that's how I lost a majority of my weight. During that time, I had a workout split planned by my trainer, and she gave me the workouts she wanted me to do, but she didn't tell me specifically what days I should do what. It was based off of the body composition analysis that I had done, and based on that, it showed that I really had a lot of leg development I needed to do, and that is because I have torn an ACL before, so I lost all the leg muscle that I had, and ever since I had that injury, I have been trying to build that leg muscle back. So the split I typically did was Monday, or I started my workout split for the week on Sundays. So Sundays I hit legs pretty heavy, more glute oriented, and I would do a burnout session at the end, which usually incorporates 4 exercises such as shoulder taps, jump squats, jump ropes, and something like some type of ab workout. So I tried to do like a burnout 4 circuits of the 4 workouts at the end of a heavy leg day, because I wanted to simultaneously lift and be able to do some type of cardio, heart pumping at the end. So I did Sundays were my leg days, Mondays were my back days. I love training backs, like my favorite thing to train. So Mondays back. Tuesdays I trained legs again. So I focus more Tuesdays on like hamstring oriented leg exercises instead of the glute heavy leg exercises like on Sunday. Wednesday I focus on arms and upper body, so I do a lot of shoulder work, triceps, biceps, that type of thing Wednesday to give myself a little break. And also on Wednesdays I hit a cardio machine. If I do not run 2 miles, I would do 30 minutes of the Stairmaster. So after that, I believe it was back on Thursdays, and on Fridays I did legs again. So as you can see, I hit legs at least 3 times a week, if not more. And then Saturdays I do my spin class, which is my version of my low intensity steady state workouts, even though it's not steady state, but it's more of a low intensity, giving myself a break from the heavy cardio that I do. So like I said, I always try to do a burnout at the end of my workouts, unless it is a upper body day. Then I either run 2 miles or I hit the Stairmaster for 30 minutes. So that's what I was doing for like a big chunk of my time during my 8-week weight loss challenge if I wasn't taking classes. So now I'm just gonna go use this mascara that I just recently bought. I went back to an old reliable, which is L'Oreal Double Extend Mascara. It has the white end for like to prime your lashes, and then you go in with the black end and put the mascara on. That's what my split was before. I know that's like a lot of information, but now that I have joined CrossFit, my new split is going to be, because I'm taking only 2 CrossFit classes a week, which to me is more than enough for right now. I am going to, Sundays is going to be an off day, because Mondays, which is my kind of open day for work, I have an open schedule that day. I am going to take a CrossFit class on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, I plan on doing regular weight training, and they call it accessory work in CrossFit. So regular squats, typical barbell stuff that I was doing. I'm gonna do that Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is going to be another off day. Friday, I'm taking another CrossFit class, and then Saturday, my plan is to still do the spin class and steady state workout. And the reason why I picked that split is because Sundays and Thursdays are the days before CrossFit class, and I don't think my body can handle lifting heavy weights and then doing a CrossFit class. So those 2 days are off days to prepare for CrossFit. And then in between those 2 classes, I do want to continue to lift weights, because I don't want to go that long without working out again. So I'm just going to prime like this. But yeah, so I don't know if I ever explained to you guys why I decided to do CrossFit, but I think I already answered it. It's pretty much just because I moved to an area where I don't know anyone. CrossFit gives me a sense of community. I miss being group oriented exercises, which I was taking classes at my other gym that I went to, but there still wasn't that big of a sense of community, just because it was just your generic gym. People would come after work and they were just there to get their workout in, and that was it. So CrossFit provides me the opportunity to not only meet people, because it's a way smaller community and way smaller amount of people who go to the gym there, but they also compete in like local 4Ks and local in-house competitions, and that, as a former college athlete, is what I was looking for. Eyes are pretty much done. Jump into skin. So this is just my Hangover RX primer that I use before I put on my foundation. It's just basically a way to moisturize again, and it helps your foundation settle better on your skin. Now I'm gonna show you guys, we're gonna do a little experiment. So this is the foundation I normally use on a day-to-day basis. This is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I am in the color Stromboli, and this foundation is thebomb.com. I am absolutely obsessed. I will definitely repurchase this, but it's $40 a bottle. So as much as I love this, this is not something that I want to keep rebuying. If there's something else that's similar out there, I decided to pick up 2 drugstore options. So this first one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I'm in the color Desert Beige. So this is what it looks like. And then I also have the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation Matte and Poreless. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do one half of my face in this one, and then one half of my face in this one, and we're just gonna see how they look. Shake these up. But I've heard nothing but good things about both of these, which is why I picked both of them up. They were only $5.46 at my local Walmart. To talk a little bit more about fitness stuff, I'm really happy with how my journey is going thus far. I have lost a lot of weight, but I will say I have hit a plateau. And what I mean by that is I have hit this wall where I just want to kind of like, I don't want to say not take my weight loss that seriously, but I literally, you guys, to lose all the weight I did in the amount of time I did, I was on the strictest diet, and it was just very restrictive. And I'm still working on my relationship with food, so I feel like it's necessary for me to continue to lose weight. So my overall goal, I would love to get to anywhere between 17 and 18% body fat. Right now I'm at like 20, 21. So that is my overall goal, and I just know that that is going to continue to take a lot of discipline and a lot of strict eating. So this is the side with the Fit Me foundation. Now let's jump into the Wet n Wild. It has like a little applicator, so I'm just going to use the applicator. But that's where I'm at in my fitness journey overall. I am happy with where my weight is now, but I have other goals that I want to accomplish as well. So what I've tried to do to counterbalance that feeling is basically I have tried to switch up my meals that I have been eating. So when I lost a lot of my weight, I was on a strict ground turkey and broccoli diet. Like that's literally all I ate. Now I've been making like buffalo chicken. I have a couple of shrimp recipes that I want to try. So I am trying to just like experiment with some variety of foods. We're almost done, guys. We're just going to set the foundation with this RCMA no color powder, and it is getting everywhere. This is only $12 online. I haven't seen this in store anywhere, but like I said, it's literally so cheap, and this is the best setting powder I've ever used. I have had this for like at least 3 or 4 years, and I have yet to run out. So if you get this, this will last you a very long time, and it's, like I said, only like $12 or $13. I did not cream contour, but just know I do cream contour with this LA Girl Pro Conceal. I just forgot to do that because my camera cut off. So this is like literally $2 at your local drugstore or something like that. And I usually put that on after my concealer. I'm gonna go straight into contouring with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is what it looks like. But yeah, I'm just going in like this. And for nose contour, I go back in and kind of just line the sides like this. For the harsh lines, I go back behind with my beauty blender and kind of just pat that in. So I just got this palette this year, and this has been the only thing I've been using. I put all my other blush palettes to the side because this is so travel friendly. So on this side you have a highlighter, this is supposed to be like a bronzer, and then you have a blush. Then you have the same thing on this side, but it also comes with a mirror. And I have been using this nonstop. I really like this like bright pink color. It just looks really good on my skin. So I'll just go in and kind of dust that on like this, and that's how that looks. And then I also go in and use the highlighter from this palette and go in and put highlighter on my cheeks, down my nose, and kind of get that highlighter off your lips like that. And to finish up, I just spray with my MAC Fix Plus. Use my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which is major key to help your makeup stay in place. And that is the finished look. I will normally throw like a gloss on with this. Yeah, this is my go-to makeup look. I hope this was helpful for any of you who are curious as to how I do my makeup. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks, bye.